This morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women, make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing this amazing morning? Today is a rainy day. It's been raining since last night. I know my friend told me that it was not going to rain for 5 days. Girl, we got rain. So it's good for the garden again. Ain't nothing out there yet but the lemon balm and the things that involuntarily grew. But yes, I'm excited to see what we're going to grow in the garden this season. I have to think of ways that I got to keep the deer out of the garden. I'm going to definitely use that coyote urine because who told me about coyote urine? I think it was Michelle. Michelle told me about coyote urine. And yeah, we're going to test that out and see if that works for us and try it and see what's going to happen because they are rude and reckless and they don't care. You know what I'm saying? They thought I did something nice for them and they keep coming back and they're huge. They are huge. So good morning, everyone, and welcome to Coffee with Nikkie. I am your host, Miss Nikkie, and this is your daily cup of information and inspiration. And we have been talking about systems. This is Systems Week, so we're going to continue on with systems. I also want to ask you all where you're struggling at. What do you need help with? And so we can start putting things in play. Because if we have a plan, we'll be able to implement things a whole lot easier than trying to wing it. And one thing about the words winging it triggers me. I don't know why it triggers me. I feel like winging it is just like, well, anything could happen. It could go right and it could go wrong and it could do this and there's a possibility that so many things can happen. And that's why I don't really care for the words winging it. For me, I think that I need something a little bit more concrete. I need something a little bit more consistent. I need something a little bit more, and I'm not saying everything is fileproof, but just something that's going to give me some results that I can depend on, and so winging it to me don't feel like I could depend on it or I could count on it. You know what I'm saying? And so, so we're not going to wing it. We're not going to wing it. We're going to create plans. We're going to create the strategy and we're going to be consistent. And what I mean by being consistent, because we can consistently be doing the wrong thing. And if we're consistently doing the wrong things, we're going to consistently not get the results that we want. And so I want to make sure that I tell you all to consistently do the right things or the next right step, right? Because you may not know in the moment what that right thing is. But if you take the next right step, it will guide you to where you need to be. So if y'all with me, say y'all with me and let me check and see who's in the building. And then we can get on with today's topic. And I also want to say that if you are part of my YouTube membership, I will definitely be giving you a worksheet that you can, as a recap from today's show, to help you implement your systems. I'm thinking that I may also add a prompt in there because y'all know me, I'm the prompt girl. I will give you a prompt in a minute. And I'm going to be working through some stuff here on Coffee with Nikkie as well. So just to help you to see how easy it is to create a flow. Okay. And it's that's it. So let me check and see who's in the building. Y'all make sure y'all share this out. Make sure already before I even start that y'all start liking the video. I don't know if the math is mathing, but please make sure that it does like. Please and thank you. Please. Thank you. Please. Thank you. Please. Thank you. Magic, 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 magic. All right, so first up in the building, we got Melly Mel in the building. Melly Mel is in the building, and she said, "Good morning, party people, party people. You won't get funky." And good morning, Melly Mel. Melly Mel said, "Good morning, party people. It's hump day." And hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. Hey, good morning, Yolanda. Yolanda's in the building. Yolanda said, "Good morning, family. Good morning, Yolanda. How are you doing this amazing morning?" Miss Lois is in the building. Miss Lois said, "Good morning, everyone. I'm blessed and highly favored." Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning, babe. Babe's in the building, y'all. Y'all say good morning to LaShawn. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Melissa. Melissa's in the building. She said, "Good morning, everyone. I'm beyond blessed." Yes, you are. Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning, Michelle Robinson. Michelle's in the building. Were you the one who told me about the coyote urine? Because we getting it. We getting it. We're putting it out there. It would have went away because of all this heavy rain. But let me tell you something. I am going to be out there with that stuff. I don't know what it smells like. I'm pretty sure it stinks. But definitely going to be out in the yard with that stuff. So good morning, Michelle Robinson. Michelle Robinson says, "Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Greater Calvary Baptist Church. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome in. Greater Calvary, what is your name?" Greater Calvary Baptist Church says, "Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, happy anniversary. It's your anniversary. Anniversary. Happy anniversary to you and your honey bunny. Today is my husband and my fourth year anniversary. I love that. I love that. I love that. Happy anniversary. And we got a baby on the way. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Good morning, Miss Tracy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Miss Tracy said, "Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning." Miss Anita's in the building. Miss Anita said, "Good morning, good morning." And Miss Tracy said, "Happy anniversary to you, Melissa. Happy anniversary. Good morning, Big Meech. Big Meech is in the building. Big Meech said, "Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning." Yes, please. And thank you. Hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. Hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. Hey. So Yolanda says, "Yes, you are the prompt queen and good prompts." It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. Yes, yes, you are the prompt queen and good prompts. I tried the one you gave yesterday. It was good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Listen, if you are a member, if you're not yet a member, you may want to go on ahead and grab you one of these memberships because I'm dropping the prompts in the membership. So if you'd like to become a member and support the channel, as well as get yourself together, make sure you do that. All right. So we got happy anniversary. Yes, coyote urine. That's what's going to be popping in the yard. Okay. That is going to be popping in the yard. Melissa says, "Thank you to everyone." Oh, Michelle. Okay, Michelle. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We are so happy to have you. All right. Yes. Happy anniversary, Melissa and Neil. Good morning, Miss Kim. Miss Kim is in the building. She said her garden is looking amazing. She said she's already eating her lettuce. Our seasons are different because she got that good old the good old California weather. And we are in the mountains and we are just getting our season is just happening. So I don't have anything in the garden, but Miss Kim says she's already enjoying her lettuce. Things are already popping out there and flourishing in her garden, and I can't wait to see it in mine. I'm excited. I'm excited, and I'm a little bit. The word is, I think, apprehensive because I'm not sure what's going to happen with the whole deer situation. I know last year I was very disappointed because I wasn't even able to enjoy a tomato, and we already know I know how to grow some tomatoes, right? We couldn't even enjoy tomatoes. I was able to get some cucumbers. Y'all already know the story. We didn't get a lot of things because the deer came in and they devoured my garden. It was 3 separate times. The third time I was like, forget it. I'm not planting anything else. It is what it is after this point, right? So this year We'll see. We'll see. I'm a little skeptical. I'm a little bit apprehensive. I'm a little bit, I don't want to be super, super excited and be like, oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm going to kind of like let it ride, and I'm going to take all precautions to keep the deer out. All of them. Right? I told Shamar that I wanted those sonic things to keep them out. It's the sound waves. I want to keep them out. So hopefully that thing will work, but we'll see. He's been telling me to get it for years. So I was like, you know what? Might as well give it to me for Mother's Day. Right? Yeah, might as well give it to me for Mother's Day. So if y'all ready for the day, put some readies in the chat. If you are ready for today, put ready in the chat. Ready in the chat, ready in the chat. Ready in the chat, ready in the chat. We have been talking about systems. This is Systems Week. I asked you all to vote on what you wanted to talk about, and so systems won out everything else. So we are going to finish up Systems Week really strong. And I started with 5 basic systems that entrepreneurs need to have. Just very basic. There are plenty of other things that you can implement, plenty of other systems that you can incorporate into your business. But currently, we're going to do the 5 basic things. Let's get these things done, knock these things out, and then we can move on to other things, right? But these are the basic essentials that every entrepreneur needs in their business. So if we are ready, let's get some readies in the chat. Readies in the chat. And remember, if you are a member, after I get off of here, I will be adding a worksheet for you to download, and I may also include some prompts as well. And if you have not yet got the prompt book, I don't know what you're waiting for. Did everybody get their prompt book in here? If you got it, say got it. If you got my prompt book, say got it in the chat. Got it in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. All right. So while I'm waiting for y'all to put got it in the chat, I'm gonna tell y'all the 5 systems that we broke down. Well, we're going to continue to break down for the rest of the week, but we spoke about, and we went into a little detail, not very detailed, but we are going to do that more so for the rest of the week, right? So the 5 systems that we have that's going to help you to remain sane, not operate in chaos. I know a lot of us as entrepreneurs, I think we say that we operate in chaos as a coping mechanism, like organized chaos. I think that's something like coping because we're not doing the work. And I say that because I'm a very creative, chaotic person, right? My creativity is exploding everywhere. Okay. So I say that knowing that's exactly how I think. And there's a lot of people in here that are extremely organized, and they are able to operate more so in with strategy, with calm. And so we're going to do that. We're going to make it so that we can operate where we're feeling like, okay, this part is handled, right? I don't have to worry about how the emails are going to set up, how the emails are going to go out. I set up the journeys. I know what I set up everything to go according to plan, and everything is going to rock out right, right? Same thing with your content, right? I planned out my schedule. I know what I'm going to do, and everything, at least content is taken care of. And now I can let that be handled and focus on other things. Because if we are, again, I say business can be difficult, right? But there's some things that can be easy. And so the systems create simplicity, create ease, create structure, create something that you can go back and measure, right? Because what gets measured gets managed. And so if we can we can manage what's going on, and we can measure what we're doing, we can keep track of our progress. We can see what's working for us and where we need to start tweaking things, as opposed to saying, well, the sales ain't coming in, the people aren't connecting, and this is not happening, this not happening. I don't even know where to look, right? We have these things in place. We can look back at our numbers. We can look back and see, are people opening up our emails? Are people engaging with our content? Are people, purchasing this, and are they sharing this? So we can go back and look at these things. So this is what we're going to be talking about this week. So our systems, y'all said we are ready. So let's get it. Let's go. All right. So some of y'all got the book. Everybody needs the book. Everybody needs the book. Everybody needs the book. It's only $19.99. I tell you, one prompt is way more than $19.99. You're going to make 10x your money off of this book. The book has prompts for everything that you need in business. So check it out if you can. It's on BubbleBabesUniversity.com. All you have to do is click on ebooks, the first one there. First one there. All right. So Larry from Nandu Candu says, happy anniversary, Melissa and hubby. Just a tip from someone who just celebrated 16 years. Move as a unit. I love it. Happy spouse, happy house. Come on, happy spouse, happy house. Blessings, wisdom, and longevity to the couple. Yes, yes, and yes. All right, y'all. Good morning. Can I call you Rose? Because you're sweet like a flower in bloom. All right, y'all. So get ready, get ready, get ready. So we have five basic systems that we were talking about at the beginning of the week. First one is content. You need a content system. You need a content calendar. You need a content schedule. How many of you have decided what your topic is going to be for every day? Your top, not your topic, your theme for every day. Did anybody? I know Larry yesterday said he got the themes for his days of the week. Did anybody else sit down and decide this is the thing that we're going to do for the days of the week? I already told you my cohort group. We have I have themes because I want to be able to guide and to keep them on track as far as content is concerned, right? Just to get them in the habit of creating and get them in the habit of creating different types of content. So you're just not struggling on one type of content or struggling on what kind of content to put out there, right? So we definitely have themed days. Does anybody else in this chat have themed days for their content? Like Motivational Mondays, Tip Tuesday, Winning Wednesday, Thankful Thursday. We got Freestyle Friday here. So does anybody have a theme for their days of the week yet? Or you're just winging it? Let me know in the chat. What are we doing? What are we doing for our content system? What are we doing? Melissa says, thank you for the wisdom. You be having that song stuck in my head. Hey, let's get it. Let's go. All right. All right. So you have your days. You have your days. I started working on that. Let's get it together. Let's get it together. Let's not make it too hard. Let's not overthink it. What are some things? You may want to have an educational day. What do you want to call that? You may want to have a inspirational day. What do you want to call that? You may want to have a day when you're doing behind the scenes. What do you want to call that? You may have a day that you're going to go live. What day do you want to call that? Like, think of different things that you can do for your content for the different buckets and see what you're going to do. Not yet? All right. Well, let's get it. Let's go. What are we waiting on? What are we waiting on? So I want to know, if you have not yet decided what you wanted your themes to be for the week yet, what are we waiting on? Let me know in the chat. What are we waiting on? Today is Wisdom Wednesday, okay? Wisdom Wednesday for Larry. Learn something that you were curious about. Okay. And also, I want you to guide your audience into what it is that you're doing, right? So they know what to expect. Oh, today's Wednesday. I know we're going to get some words of wisdom from Larry today. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that you're kind of prefacing your content with the day. You don't necessarily have to do that. It's basically more so that you can have an idea of where you want to, what kind of content you're going to share for the day. But if you can share that with your audience as well, that will also be helpful. Okay. Not yet, but I'm working on it. Okay. I prioritize other things and put that on the back burner, to be honest. Okay. If your content is important, it's not going to take you no time. If you want to run over to Chat GPT and say, hey Chat, or what, I think you use Gemini too, right? So you could just say, hey Chat, I made custom tumblers, t-shirts. I'm featuring small. I specialize in creating promotional attire or promotional products for small businesses. I need some content themes for the days of the week. So can you give me a content theme for Monday through Saturday, if that's the days you're going to post, or Monday through Sunday, if that's how you're going to post? And I want to post 2 to 3 times a week. 2 to 3 times a day, or 1 to 2 times a day. Can you help me to create my days of the week? We're not taking forever to figure out what we're going to do for the days of the week. You don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to take forever. You don't have to sit and have a whole long focused day. You just decide, okay, so Monday, I'm going to put making Mondays because maybe I'm going to make t-shirts. Maybe Tuesdays is Tumblr Tuesdays. I'm going to show you how I'm making a Tumblr. Maybe Wednesday, I'm creating something. So maybe you could create with me on Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't overthink it. It's not something to overthink. It's just something to help give you some guidance. It's just something to guide you into what you need to do. Do not overthink it. You can overthink a whole bunch of other things, but don't overthink what you're going to use for your themes for the days of the week. You already know what you make. You already know what you do. So just put it as a day. It doesn't even have to start with the day of the week. It could be whatever you want it to be. It could be whatever you want it to be. If y'all with me, say I'm with you. If you with me, say I'm with you. After today, I'll be caught up and can come up with something. Got you. I will do that. Thanks. I'm overthinking and get stuck. We all overthink. We all do. And even though I tell you I don't overthink, there are times when I'm overthinking ideas. There are times when I'm just stuck on things. So I don't want you, I did it so you don't have to. No, I'm just joking. We all have to, because then that way you learn. But yeah, you don't have to overthink on this. This is something that we can make this easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, so y'all with me. All right, so the content systems was the first one. The second one is your sales system. Right? We want to make sure that it's easy to get the orders. We want to make sure that the payment processing it goes completely smooth. We want to make sure that there's no long checkout. We want to make sure that there's communication. We want to make sure that our customers know that the order went through. We want to make sure that they can, feel trust when they go and shop on our website. So we want to make sure that our sales system is in order. The next thing is your fulfillment system. How are you going to fulfill the orders? Do you have a streamlined process on how you're going to fulfill your orders? Do you have a streamlined process on how you're going to ship the orders? Do you have a timeline? You know what I'm saying? So all of those things, especially if you want to hire people to do these things for you, you want to make sure that you have your SOP so that it's easy for them to follow and you don't have to sit there micromanaging, because it's an easy flow for them to do. They don't have to, like I said, run upstairs, downstairs, around the corner, across the room to go find things. Everything is in its place and everything is easily accessible to get the job done. Okay, next is our customer experience. Number 4 is our customer experience. What is the experience that you want your customer to have when shopping with you, when engaging with you, and after? What is the process that you want for your customer to have? What's that experience like? Okay, and so lastly, we have your money and your inventory. How are you tracking? What are you going to do? Is there going to be a certain time of the month or the week that you're going to reconcile? Is there going to be, are you going to budget? Do you have your budget? Do you know what you're going to do? Do you have a spreadsheet? Do you have the inventory? Do you know if you need to order? Do you know if something is running out or you don't need it anymore? Or however, all of these things are systems that you need. So since I told you the 5 systems, the 5 basic systems, what system are you currently struggling with, or what system do you currently need? Let me know in the chat. 1, content systems. You don't have a content calendar. You don't have your themes for the week. You don't, and it's not necessary to have themes for the week. But the only reason why I say that is if you struggle with content, then it just makes it easier for you to produce something because you know what bucket to put in it, right? So content system. Do you need help with your sales system? Do you need help with your fulfillment systems? Do you need help with your customer experience? Or do you need help with your money and inventory? Please put it in the chat. Where are you struggling and where do you need help? Where do you need help? And hopefully everything works well on my computer and I'll be able to do a few ChatGPT prompts and see if we can help y'all with that. All right, so Miss Loy says she needs help with her content system. Got it. Larry from Mandu Candu says he needs help with content, sales, and money and inventory. Got it. Anybody else? Where are you struggling? Where are you struggling, or what system you want to you don't even have anything on it, right? You didn't even think about it. I don't have anything going on for my content system. I don't have anything going on with my sales system. I don't have anything going on with my fulfillment system. It's just up in the air and I'm just winging it. It's going to be what it's going to be. Where are you struggling right now? Where are you struggling? Miss Lloyd said the same thing. So 1, 2, and 5. Where are you currently struggling right now? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. So if we're let's start where Miss Lloyd says, right? Miss Lloyd says she's struggling with content. What about your content are you struggling with, Miss Lloyd? I have it as just unorganized. Okay. All right. So we have content in the chat. I have it as just unorganized. Got you. Got you. Got you. Got you. Now, how can I want to ask you a question? If we know that it's unorganized, what can we do to organize it? What can you do to help you move more efficiently? What can you do to help you move more consistently? So you want to be efficient and consistent. How can you do that? What, we know that we're unorganized. So we already know, if we know everything is all over the place, we kind of know what we have to do. So what is it that you have to do in order to help this thing move smoothly for you? And so that's for you, Larry. What do you need to do for this thing to move smoothly for you? And those that say content, the content system, then there's only a few people who responded. So y'all are not telling the truth. Tell the truth and shame the devil. All right. So if you're struggling with your content, what are you struggling with? What are you struggling with your content? Let's start there because mostly everybody did say one. So what are you struggling with your content? And Larry, I'm still waiting on you to tell me, you said you're unorganized. What do you need to do? Right? So where are you struggling with your content? Do you not know what to produce? Do you not know what to say? Do you not know who your audience is? Where are you struggling with what are you struggling with in your content? What are you struggling with in your content? Okay, so Miss Rose says sales. Okay, got it. Got it. So sales, content, and money and inventory. Where are you struggling? Okay, here we go. The content I know need to be more present and making things into content. And also, Larry, I think a lot of for you is establishing the foundation, establishing who you are. What is Man Do Candles all about? What do you do with Man Do Candles? How did you create your scent blends? I think for you is foundational. For you, I think you need to we need to start establishing the brand story so that people could get familiar and you could find your people that want your thing, right? So it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? You can find the people who want your products, right? And so you're going to have to start letting people know. So they got to know, like, and trust you, right? So how are they going to know, like, and trust you if you're not speaking about who you are? If you're not speaking about, what makes you so great, what makes you stand apart, what kind of people love your products, or what people are saying about your products. If we're not talking about that yet, we need to start doing that now. We need to start doing that now. Why? Because your online presence is starting to build up. And so we need to start giving them some substance. We got to give them something that they could, something that's going to stick to their bones, right? Because you could be surface level. There's too much going on in the world right now for people to just be throwing their money out the window and not having, people are unsure about certain things. They're unsure about their job. They're unsure about the way of the world. They're unsure if what's going to happen, tariffs, everything. People make up every kind of excuse to tighten up on spending. And I'm not saying it's not valid, because it's definitely valid, but you know that people are going to be doing certain things. Their behaviors and patterns are going to start changing. And so why would I need this? What do you have that's going to be, make me want to spend my money with you? Because people are going to spend money on certain things that they love. People are going to spend money on things that are going to make them feel good. The people are going to spend money on things that are going to bring them peace and happiness. People are going to spend money on things when they need to celebrate. People are going to, you know what I'm saying? Like there are times when people are going to spend their money, and you want to make sure, if you need a candle, let me be the person that is going to provide this service for you, or let me be the person that's going to provide this happiness, this zen, this clarity, this moment for you. Let me be the person that's going to provide that peace. How am I going to be able to do that if I'm not telling everybody what I do? If I don't tell you what I do, then how are you going to know that this product is for you? Oh, bars. So if I don't tell you, you don't know, right? So I need to start establishing who I am. I need to start establishing, I need to let you know what I have, because maybe you like the men's sense. Maybe you're looking for something to put in the man cave. Maybe you're looking for something to put in your beauty room or your whatever the people are looking for. You got to make sure that you show up so that they can say, oh yeah, that would look nice in my beauty room, or yeah, that scent profile sounds amazing. Maybe I do need to have that, right? So we have to start making sure that we're establishing that foundation. And if you have not yet established that foundation, we got to get out of the mindset thinking that everything is about a thing, everything is about this particular product. No, there's some story, there's some background, there's some things that have to go with this product before we present a product for people to say, yes, I need that thing. There is a foundation that we have to set, right? We have to start letting them know who we are. We have to start letting them know what we do and the purpose. We've got to start establishing that. So if we know that we have not established that yet, then with our content, we need to start thinking, how can I show up? How can I share my story? How can I serve? What problems can I solve? How can I show you that I am the solution to your problem? What can I do? We have to start doing that. If y'all with me, say you're with me. If you with me, say I'm with you. Let me see. I need to organize it and make a content folder. Okay, we need a content folder. All right, let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. We know better. We gotta do better. We know better. We gotta do better. All right. So Rose says, I think I've gotten a lot better with content. However, you have. However, the struggle is consistent when life is life, because life is going to life. So consistency. Guess what I say about consistency? If you know that this is a problem, schedule your consistency. Again, or mostly all the platforms have it where you can schedule out your content. If you have your downtime, you got your daughter's cheer competition and you know that she's practicing or she's with her team and you're just sitting, you can be looking through your phones to see what kind of content you have and start putting it into a folder. Right? You can come up with your content theme days and start saying, okay, so I know Monday I'm making, Tuesday I'm giving tips, Wednesday I'm doing this. So maybe you're looking for tips, or you're thinking about tips and maybe you're putting it in a notes app, right? And so you can share, you have that to in your pocket. So when it is Tip Tuesday, you just grab one of them from your notes app and then you put it on a screen and you do something within your brand. So make it look like the brand. So it has the brand font colors. Maybe you do something that's in the home just so you can keep the idea of, our candles belong in beautiful spaces. Or if, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're on the go, maybe you're showing like a busy mom with a coffee in her hand and grabbing the kids and we're off to cheerleading. And then you have a post or you're saying something or a tip, right? You could be saying something like, this is how, when my day is chaotic, this is how I keep calm, or I maintain my busy schedule while I'm taking my daughter to here, or I'm multitasking, or I'm doing different things. You want to make sure that you have these things in the bucket. So when you have that downtime, start creating the content, start creating the folders, start creating the consistency, right? Start scheduling out things. Go into Canva, and if you have a set way that you want all of your quotes or your tips or anything with wording, if you have a set way that you want it to be all the time, then all you have to do is duplicate the page and change the words. Duplicate the page and change the words. You don't have to create a whole new story, a whole new carousel, you don't got to create that. Or if you have consistency, just create it one time and duplicate the page, take out the words, or not yet, take out the words, replace the words, and put something else there. Change the music. You want to add some music, look for a trending sound, add the music to it. You don't know what to say, guess what? Go to ChatGPT, ask ChatGPT, this is my point, this is what I want to say. Can you tell me this is the way I speak to my audience? This is the tone. Tell me what I should say. Give me some keywords, things that are going to help my posts get found on the explore page, or my posts get found for people that are looking for A, B, and C. All you have to do is schedule it in. It's not hard. We just got to do it. It's not hard. We just have to do it. If you know that you have downtime on your lunchtime, maybe you want to just throw a few things, into your folder at lunchtime. And on Sunday, when you are resetting, schedule out everything for the whole entire week. the whole entire week, and then let that thing go on autopilot. Does that did I explain that well? I know because I'm thinking it in my mind. I know sometimes I speak a little fast and some things that, they look fine to me in my mind, but it may not come across to you. It may not transfer really very, very well. So let me know if that was clear for you. If you have the tone on how, or the look, the aesthetic that you want for your posts, then go on into Canva, and if it's an Instagram post or Instagram story, whatever the format is, you go and you put whatever that is in your background, your whatever that is, and then you could duplicate the page and put the words in it. So every Tuesday, you're going to put something up, and it's right there. You don't have to say, "Oh, what took me so long? I didn't know what to post. I didn't know what I wanted to look like. I couldn't think of an image to put in there. I couldn't think." No, it's already there. All you got to do is duplicate it and change it up. That's all you have to do. Let me know if that was clear for you again, or if it needs to be a little bit more clarified. Because I know, let me tell you something. My mind, the way it looked like in here. All right. So Big Me says sales. All right. Miss Lloyd says, I'm overthinking everything right now. I have content, and you sure do. You have plenty of content. I have content. I am working on how to break it down, the long content in my phone. Look at the content, think about it. What can you do with the content? Again, if you want to talk about making concrete vessels and you want to kind of like teach it, or you want to say why you use it because this is valuable to your customers, right? If decide if you want to be the teacher or if you want to be the brand. What do you want to be, right? So I'm deciding I want to be the brand. So I'm going to tell you why I choose to create concrete vessels. And this could be just in my idea. I was just creating a tutorial for the video, but I could break this video down into multiple pieces of content that is going to bring value to my brand and also help my customers see other ways that they can utilize my stuff, or other ways that my products are multi-purpose, right? So I could break that down. I'm making content. I'm making concrete vessels, and I could break it down. The reason why we use concrete vessels are because A, B, and C. The reason why we use a certain type of concrete is because A, B, and C. Because I know you use certain types of concrete, right? So this is why we use this certain type of concrete. We seal our concrete. We want to make sure that you'll be able to have this for a very long time. It's something that you could use to put succulents in. You could use this as table decor for your home office, for in your bathroom. Maybe you want to put your makeup brushes in here. You can do all of these things. So now I'm teaching you how to use my products. I'm showing you the value of why I put so much time and effort, how long it takes for me to create a product. Like I'm making this concrete vessel, but 3 days later, then I have to come back and file and sand it. And then 2 days after that, I got to blow away the sand and seal it. I'm really not sure exactly if that's what it is, but you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to just give you an idea to just like jog some things out. Right. So this is what we have to do, and we seal it. And after we seal it, we have to wait X amount of days. And then we come in with our proprietary wax blend. And I use beeswax for my my wax because I used to have problems with my allergies, and it used to trigger my allergies. And since that used to be something that was a problem, and I enjoy candles so much, I had to figure out a way to do this. And since I am a chemist, I am a science teacher, I am a what else do you call yourself, Miss Lois? Scientist. I know you say you're a scientist, right? So since I am all of those things, this is why I created this proprietary blend of wax, because I want people who also have the same problems to enjoy candles without triggering their allergies, right? This is the type of scent blends that we use. I use certain kind of scent blends because, again, this also triggers my allergies. This is all the same content from that one long form content. You done got like 25 pieces of content based off of what you just did with this one video, right? Because you're choosing different aspects to talk about the type what you're creating here, right? So it doesn't just have to be the behind the scenes. Let's break that down a little bit, right? It doesn't just have to be the behind the scenes. The behind the scenes can also go why I use this concrete, how I file my things down, how long does it take, um, why I blend my wax in a certain kind of ratio. And you don't have to tell a ratio. You could just say I use a combination of X, Y, and Z wax so that I can help people who have allergies or sensitivities to candles or fragrance to not get triggered or da 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 da. That's one thing. Oh, let's talk about our burn time. Our burn time, this is how long our candles burn for. Let's talk about the wicks that we use. We use this type of wick because this type of wick does da 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 da. Now let's talk about what we can do with this concrete vessel. What are the uses for this concrete vessel? Yes, you're going to get a beautiful candle. Yes, you're going to enjoy it, but what can you do after the candle is gone? This is how you can use it after the candle is gone. So let me know if that helped you to think about the kind of content that you have sitting there. We got gold mines of content in our phone. Gold mines of content in our phone. Let me know if that was helpful, Ms. Lois, or and for anybody else too that was listening, just think about different ways that you could break down your content. Also the angles I am trying to wait. Also the angles when I am making content. Got you. So either overhead or in front, because when you're creating the concrete, you got to put it on that vibrating thing, and overhead would be good, or right towards the front. Don't overthink it. We're not thinking about this as some big production. We just want to make sure we have some clarity, we got good lighting, and they can see what we're doing. We're not overthinking it. We're not we're not directors. We're not steady cam experts. We're trying to get the shot. We're going to make sure that it's you can see what we're doing. We have great lighting, and we're going to edit that down. We're not going to overthink it and say, well, this don't look like a professional video, this don't look like X, Y, and Z video. No, we're going to create what we're going to create. You're going to find what works really well for you. You're going to find that angle for you. You're going to find where you should set up your camera all the time. You're going to find that out by doing. Right? You're going to see, oh, well, this is a better shot than the overhead. So now I know I'm going to do it kind of like at an angle. I know that I'm going to use two phones and I'm going to take both at the same time. So if I could use different shots if I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to overthink it. If that's our problem. We're doing too much overthinking. Let's do some more doing and less overthinking so that we can start getting the content out there, and great content, right? We got great content. We just got to get it out there. Let's see. Sales hits a peak, then slows down. Mostly it's the reorder. Far as customer, people engage with site but don't convert. I did revamp the site to make it more customer friendly. Okay. So this is the time where you're going to keep on trying different things, right? Because you may be promoting for the sale, but you got to also promote for post sale. You have to also promote for when there isn't as much engagement. You got to consistently be moving, not just working towards the sale. You got to think about, okay, so when the sale is done, what's happening after sale? When times is quiet, what I'm doing when times are quiet. You know what I'm saying? How am I communicating? Am I in front of my audience? Am I bringing new people in? Because you're going to tire out your audience, right? The people already purchased. They're not going to reorder immediately, right? So now I need to make sure that I'm bringing in new faces. I have to keep on recycling my people because they are going to have fatigue. So if I know that, then how am I going to be bringing in new people? What am I doing to bring in new people? Am I setting up ads? Am I on Pinterest? Am I on TikTok? Am I doing TikTok shop? Am I doing Instagram shop? Am I doing whatever those things are? You got to start thinking of other ways that you can bring more people into, so you can have more eyes on your business, so that when times do hit that peak, like you say, you have new eyes coming in, you have new customers coming in, right? So those people are going to cycle out, and then you got to bring the new people in. And then when it's time for, when they purchase and everything, then it may be time for them to come back around, but you still are going to keep on with the constant cycle of customers, right? The constant cycle of new eyes and fresh eyes in front of you. You got to think people are coming in. You want to have new people in every single time. New people every single time. Let's see. My skincare products and glass vessels sell at the store. Okay. And so you may want to talk about that. Talk more about the skincare. right? Talk more about your beautiful skin and how old you are and how it works so much, how it works so good for your skin, how you did something for your daughter and it works amazing for your daughter's skin. Tell those stories. You don't have to make it long and drawn out. Just maybe you want to share a little simple, my daughter had eczema and I created this lotion for her. My daughter had hyperpigmentation and I created this product for her. This product I use A, B, and C, and these things help for a X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to overthink the content. We do not have to overthink the content. Miss Lois says, I need to get my structure back in order. Let's get it. Let's go, Miss Lois. Let's get it. Let's go. Larry says, I use text to speech to text and just took out the rambling parts. I hear that. Let's see. Yes, you did. I need to organize my Canva and chat to align with my content buckets. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. This should help speed things up. Yes, definitely. Definitely. But if you have to put it in again, you got your days of the week. Canva has folders. Put it in the folder. Like Jules said, Jules always say, put it in the folder. It's in your folder. It's in your folder. Create the folder. Create the folder. We got Tip Tuesdays. We got Making Monday. We got this. You could create your videos on Canva. You could create your text posts on Canva. You could create your carousels on Canva. You could do everything in Canva. Put it in the bucket. Put it in the folder. Move it to the side. You already got it there. Let's get it. Let's go. No overthinking. No overthinking. We could overthink about a bunch of other things, but this we can simplify. This we can simplify. I need to organize everything. That will help with feeling overwhelmed. Got you. Miss Lois says, I truly appreciate you. I appreciate you too, Miss Lois. You already know. You're welcome. You're welcome. Larry says, that's exactly why I created my candles. I'm definitely gonna use this as a creator. The customer loves when I can explain what makes me different and how it will help them enjoy it. Let's go. I got premium, Canva premium. I'm about to make it worth it. You better. All the stuff that Canva has available to you. Canva even have Dream Labs. Canva even have AI. You can go into Canva and create images. And using their AI, you get 500 credits or something like that, and you can create the AI. So let's say you want to create some, you got to learn how to tweak it. And sometimes you may want to go into Chat GPT to create the prompt and bring it over. Totally up to you, but you can, right? You can create anything. You want to create a Zen man cave? You could create a Zen man cave. What does that Zen man cave look like? Go into Chat GPT and say, I need a prompt for a Zen man cave. I create candles for men or unisex candles, and this is what I do, and this is who I serve, and I'm looking for a image of a man cave where somebody can actually picture my candle in it. I don't need the candle in there. I just need the image of the thing. And this way, if you want, you could turn the transparency down and you could put your words on it in your brand font. And that can be you talking about a scent. You talking about men enjoying candles. You maybe you want to even have video, right? That's another class for another day. I can show you how to do video, but again, that's another class for another day. But do the video, and you could say, well, mantle candles are for X, Y, and Z. We help to da 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 da. And if you're looking for scent blends that are not fruity, fragrant, fruity, floral, or girly, we got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you're able to do all of these things. We have so many tools at our fingertips that we just overlook it. There's so many things. I think maybe there's so many things that you just get overwhelmed with the things that you have at your fingertips. But Canva is one of those tools that you can use that can help you for basically everything. Basically everything. And even if Canva itself don't have it, there are apps that Canva has. There's so many apps that Canva has. You want to increase the resolution, you want to increase the quality of something, you could do it. You can animate in Canva. There's also an app for that. There's apps for all kinds of things. If you scroll down on the left side of your Canva, there's a thing that says apps, and probably you're overlooking it because you thinking, oh, apps, you don't think it has something to do with Canva. No, these apps can be something that you add on to your Canva account and utilize these things. If you want some, like I said, you want some motion, they got it there. Some of the apps you got to use additional credits and things like that, but it's there. It is definitely there. So utilize it. Create your folders for your content. Boom, bam, bit it. Get your stuff out there. Schedule it out. Even Canva does scheduling out your content. Use it to schedule out your content. We shouldn't be stuck on content. We should not be stuck on content. We should not be stuck on consistency when there are tools for you to schedule out. We should not be stuck on ideas when you could actually use ChatGPT, or even Canva has Magic Write. You could use Magic Write in Canva. You don't want to pay for ChatGPT, or maybe ChatGPT do have the free version. You can't generate images with the free version. I think you could probably do maybe 4 or 5 pictures before they say you got to get the pro. But everything is there for you. You just got to decide, I'm going to use these things. Canva has everything for you. And I'm not an advocate. I don't get no commission from talking about Canva, but Canva basically has everything that you need. And it's simpler, right? You can basically do what you could do in Photoshop in Canva. And Photoshop used to be a challenge for me. I could not stand Photoshop, but Canva is so easy to use. Excuse me. Make sure that you start figuring out what you can do and see what all the things are that you can do with Canva, because there's so much that you can do. So much. Now you don't have to figure out, well, I don't know how to make my slides. I don't know how to make my video. You can create videos in Canva. It's not my favorite thing to do. I'd rather use InShot. But you can. You know what I'm saying? You can. You can create the animation of the words. You can create the animation of whatever. They have videos there that you could use. They have stock videos, stock images, stock things you could use. And if you don't want to use stock images, you could create your own. Again, go into the Dream Labs, or they call it Canva AI right now. Go into that and create what it is that you want. You want to create a prayer room because you got praiseworthy candles, create a prayer room. You want to create a busy mom's lifestyle, create a busy mom lifestyle. You want the mom to look like you, they have a picture that you can have, you can put the picture in and be inspired by the picture. So the picture can be somewhat in your image, so it can resemble you at least. Let me know if we good. Let me know if we good. Let me know if this was helpful for you all. This all kind of went into Canva, but at the end of it. But basically, I just want y'all to know that you don't have to overthink. Like I said, your phone is a gold mine of content. It's a gold mine of content, but you're overthinking it, thinking that it's got to be deeper than this. It's got to be harder. It's got to be harder. It can't be this easy to create content, but it is. It is. Now you just have to decide that I am going to show up. You have to decide that I'm going to be consistent. You got to decide that I'm going to look at this content in different angles on how I can do something. Like I was talking about Melly Mel and her soap. You can do, you could be just one video making soap, but you could break that video down. You could break the video down into the ingredients that you're going to use, how you prep before you make the soap, what temperature you like to pour at, because this is how you create the swirls. You can show how you are creating the swirls, what additives that you're using in your soaps and how is it beneficial, what you're going to top your soaps off with, if it's going to be dry leaves, botanicals, oranges, or whatever, what you're decorating your soap with, the embellishments, and why you're doing it. The reason why you named it this song, or why this song plays in your mind and what does it mean to you. That's another thing. You can also show how long you could put it on a soap rack, waiting on a soap rack, curing on a soap rack. This is going to take 4 to 6 weeks to cure. The reason why we cure for 4 to 6 weeks, because it results in a harder bar, right? And that's why our soap lasts so long. Don't believe us? Ask our customers. We always tell Mel that her soap bars are extremely hard and they last a long time, and they're fragrant, right? So those are things that your customers are saying. Share that. Those are testimonials. You can share that with your soap, right? Show the cut of the soap. Show how you wrap your soap. You could even show yourself creating a label and putting it all together. You can show yourself packing the order. Like all of those things are in your phone already. Create it. It's already there. Stop looking at it as one whole piece of content and start thinking about how I could break these pieces. How can I break this one thing into a couple of pieces and just duplicate it? That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. Let me check and see. Good morning, Martini. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? Canva is life. Yes, Canva is life. I love it. Canva AI kind of sucks. Well, Canva AI kind of does. You gotta direct it, and then you gotta also, depending on what you use it for, right? I don't like to use it for real people. I do like to use it for body parts. I do like to use it for maybe texture. I do like to use it for not even for my cartoons. Like I don't even like to generate my animations from there, right? But there are certain things that I do like Canva AI for. And there are things that I like Chat GPT for. And there are things that I like Midjourney and Discord for. And there are things that I like Audiogram for. There are things that because I've been making things in these particular platforms, I know what kind of things I like better. Like I know that I have better cartoons if I use Bing AI or Microsoft Bing. I like my cartoons there. I like, I just have different things that I like in different places, or I'll test them out and see which one comes up with something closer to what I'm looking for. But even if you have something, you could put it in the Canva AI and see. So maybe your people are not going to come out in the Canva AI, but your rooms, the spaces may look beautiful. You may create beautiful bathrooms. You may create, and that's another thing. I love the way that it creates spaces, rooms with the Canva AI. Right? Maybe that's what you'll use that for, and then you'll go to Chat GPT because you like your images from Chat GPT, or you like certain things from Chat GPT. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not. To me, I don't think every AI or every image generator, they all are not equal to me, right? There are certain things that I like from different ones, and so you may decide later on that's how you're going to, start utilizing it. Chat GPT is better. Nikki, what are you using to create your AI videos? A separate class for a separate day. Canva is my partner in crime. I hear that. Can you use Canva or Chat GPT for YouTube videos? Yes. What do you mean? Like, to create the video? What do you mean? Free Chat GPT reloads when you use up your prompts in one sitting. Oh, okay. Reloads after some hours. Okay, you better tell them, Michelle. You better thank a union member. How are you? You were on my mind this week. Hey, look at that. I'm okay, getting better. Pray for my strength, please. Thank you, hon. Yes, yes, and yes. Yes, yes, and yes. All right, y'all. So let me know if today was helpful. Maybe tomorrow we'll do a little bit more into Canva. I'm not a Canva pro, so I mean I could just go into Canva and just show you what I know. And I'm also not the systems girly either. Like I'm basically, the reason why I went to basics is because these are the basic things that you need, and this is where I could show up at. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not like, oh yeah, I'm the pro. Let me tell you, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm going to tell you how to do it. I'm going to tell you where you can go, and then you're going to figure it out from there. That's what my point is, right? That's my process. But we could definitely go into other things. I want to create ASMR YouTube videos. Oh, you mean if you want to put your video into Canva? Yes, you can do that. Especially with the crackling wick sounds. Yes, you could definitely do that. Definitely. So, anybody, any area that you would like for us to focus on tomorrow, let me know in the chat. Do y'all like where we are with the content, or do y'all want me to move on to something different? Let me know in the chat. Where do y'all think we should go for tomorrow's show? stay with content, or we should go on into something different. Let me know in the chat. And again, I am going to, if you are a member of my YouTube community, if you're not, going ahead and join my membership, please, and thank you. If you are a member of my YouTube community, I am sending out a recap of what we were talking about today. I'm also going to send you out a worksheet so that you can start filling in, you struggle with content and why, and, all of these things. And then also a habit tracker so that you can keep track of everything, or a calendar. So that's what I'm going to be giving to my members. So if you're not a member, go on ahead and become a member, and let me know in the chat what y'all think we should do tomorrow. Can you do a site review? I can do a site review, but I will do site reviews. Maybe I'll do it next week. We can talk about websites next week. And then is Melissa still in here? And then I could ask Melissa to help guide me with that one. But let me know. Okay, so I got one for content. Let me know if this was helpful. Let me know if you have you have some ideas on what you're going to do. Also, did I make it easier for you to break down one piece of content into other pieces of content? You don't really have to answer all of those. Just things I want you to reflect on and think about. And also, again, I don't want you to overthink your content way too much, right? You may want to do ingredient highlights, maybe one of the days of the week that you want to do. Scent profiles, maybe one of the things that you want to do. Places I'm going, maybe something that you want to share. How, you know what I'm saying? What's the process? Maybe a day that you want to share. We ain't got to think about, we don't have to overthink it. We don't have to overthink it. I'm available next Friday. Thank you, Melissa. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay. Next Friday. Thank you, Melissa. All right. The number 5, inventory and cash flow. Okay. Oh, I got it here. Let me put a star next to it. All right. This was good. All right. Thank you so much. Y'all already know. If you are not yet subscribed, go on ahead and subscribe. If you're not a member, you might as well become a member, because the members are getting all the goods. And as Yolanda said in the chat, the prompt that she used yesterday was good. I was about to say cha-ching, cha-ching. It was good. Listen. One thing I can do is I could give you a good prompt. That's one thing I know I could do. And so to help you get what you need when you need it, right? So make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you turn on your notifications bell so that you can be notified when we go live. We go live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. This week, we are talking about systems. This is Systems Week. Again, we are going very basic because, again, I'm not the systems girly, but I can guide you to where you need to go so that you can get the things that you need to get. And with that being said, y'all, wait a minute. Yes. So next week I'm gonna probably just make the week about websites, and then Melissa can do an audit. Y'all already know Melissa has her services available. So if you need your website audited, if you need your you need to work with her through your website. You need to figure out what your branding is all about, or how to make your brand voice more consistent. Melissa's the girl for you. So y'all make sure y'all going ahead and follow Callie Meets NYC right now. Her name is right there. You can go follow her. She also has videos on her channel where she is sharing information with you as well for your business. So y'all make sure y'all go follow her. So that is it. That is all, y'all. So there you go for your Mandu Candle. And with that being said, I appreciate you more. Thank you so much. Thank you, Big Meech. I will see y'all all tomorrow evening. I have my body cocktail bar. The bar is open, so if y'all want to go buy a cocktail now, go on ahead. It is our birthday. It's our birthday month. We missed our birthday, which was May 1st, but I am going to be doing something probably well into June, since there's a lot of things going on for the month of May. So we will see, but definitely y'all stay tuned, and I will talk to y'all. And oh wait, if you are not a member of the community, because that's where I stuck an article in there yesterday that gave seven systems And also it gave softwares to use. So if you have not yet checked that out, go on over to my last post on in the community so that you can check out that systems post. If you're not a member of the community, sign up. If you are a member, sign in. Information is there. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I already said that. And follow me on all social media. We are Bubble Babes University everywhere. And that's BABEZ. And that is it. That is all I have for y'all today. And I thank y'all for rocking with me. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.